What is going on, guys? I've told you in a lot of my videos, don't do what I do. I'm just giving you a little update and letting you know what I did for my reasons, some decisions you as a driver might have to face out here. So, it's been an interesting couple days, so I figured we'd talk about it. See you in a minute. Well, welcome to another update. Maybe a little bit of background noise. This is my first load where the reefer is on continuous run, so it doesn't shut off. Got to hold this valuable product at a certain temperature. It's a load of eggs. Where to start? You know, we'll start with one of the questions. Seminole wind. Not saying, not getting the cart before the horse, but if there was ever a truck to turn into a lease purchase, these 4,000 miles, this has been it. I mean, other than not being a Peterbilt, when you think about the truck that I would spec if I was going to do a lease purchase, this has all of the options and then some. I mean, this curtain's like a $400 upgrade to have it put in the truck. I know a lot of them come with standard. Painted bumper, LED headlights, which was a huge one for me. Disc brakes, huge for me. Dual baggage doors, huge for me. And leather steering wheel and upgraded leather seats and, you know, that kind of stuff. It's got some bells and features, and we've been rolling. I went through the hills. I've tracked it since I started, and so some of it was in Florida and, you know, some of that in Indiana and all that, but it went in the hills of Pennsylvania, delivered the last load, and out the hills of Pennsylvania, and we're still getting over 9 miles per gallon. I mean, I'm still going, oh man, it's got a quarter of a tank, and any every other truck I've had a quarter of a tank, you know, after 150 miles or so, you're going to be low fuel light and bouncing off the empty line, and then this, I did 237 miles and never even had the low fuel light come on. It sips DEF, so it's broke in. It's a good truck. We'll make a decision around the first of the year what we're going to do, but I'm loving this truck right now. So we did the load up to New York. I delivered that Sunday night, and I had something I needed to take care of on Monday morning. So I reached out to my fleet manager and said, hey, by the time I get done, it was a video conference call about some things. I said, it's going to be noon, 1 o'clock Eastern time before I get done with that. I said, you know what? Since I can sleeper berth while they're unloading me, and then I can PC after they unload me to the truck stop, I'll be 17, 18, 19 hours into a 34-hour reset. And I don't like running recaps, so I didn't have the greatest recap schedule to begin with. So I was like, you know, I'll just take a 34 if it's cool with you, and I can get an early start on Tuesday. He said, sounds like a plan. Again, I have, for a brand new fleet manager, you know, we have a decent relationship. You know, I leave him alone, he leaves me alone, but that allows me to ask questions, and that's pretty cool, and that'll come up later in this story. I did think, because I touched it, you like my 1 week's beard growth? You probably can't even tell. I warned y'all this was going to happen. I got bald spots and all that, but we'll see. It's probably going to be a goatee grow, but I haven't shaved it yet. I've taken showers since then. This is not no showers. I've had my showers. So, what was I talking about in the intro? So, I got up Tuesday to have my load. And you have to make decisions. There are people that won't go to certain states. I don't have any no-go criteria yet. I'm still working all those out. But I got a load, and it was going 50 miles to load, and then it was going 200 miles. And it was paying a ridiculous rate for where I was at. And so what most people say, and what the dispatcher said when I sent him the message, was, you don't see these kind of rates. This is a great rate. Okay, a lot of companies will do that, and you will do that to yourself. And I'm not saying this was a bad load. Any other normal, sane person who knows what they're doing out here would have taken this load. Don't get me wrong. But I looked at the load, and I said, okay, so I got to go 50 miles into downtown New Jersey, and I mean downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Midday on a Tuesday. Probably wouldn't have been bad. Big facility. Prime drivers probably already know where I'm talking about. Okay, and it's going up to Massachusetts. So $100 of the load was already eaten up, and it was factored into the load. That's what raised the price on it. It was the George Washington Bridge, at probably around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the potholes, and it was going up to Massachusetts up 95 up the coast, which is beautiful. And when I was with TMC with my trainer, y'all remember, and those of you who've been here that long, I went through New York 3 times in one day. I've been to Maine. I've been down that road. And I said, man, it picks up. You're going to get parked. There's not parking within 50 miles of this place, and they do not have overnight parking. And it didn't deliver until 8 o'clock the next morning. So I'm coming for 34, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be empty on Wednesday, and it would have gone on this payroll. That's why they gave it to me. They were trying to do me a solid. Make no mistake about it. But, see if I can say this the right way. This is the point I'm actually trying to make. I don't want to do this. I got to stop doing that. Sorry, random thoughts. But life is like golf. I have never played golf. I will never play golf. I'm not playing anytime soon.
Son of a bitch, Paul, why didn't you just go home? That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
But a round of golf is 18 holes. That's what a round of golf is. That's all you get. You don't get to 18th holes. Oh, let's have my best score. Can we play a 19th hole? 19th hole is where you get some drinks. But it's not golf. If you play 9, you haven't played a round. But life is like a round of golf, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And sorry, but I'm very early on, but I'm on the back 9. And I have spent the first 9 holes with my wife and everything that we've got going on trying to get a good score in life. And I've reached the point where I need money, just like everybody else needs money, but I can be a little selective. I don't have to chase every dollar that is out here. And so I got on the phone with the fleet manager and said, look, I get why I was given this load. If this is what I have to run, you let me know, I'll hook it up and we'll rock it. But I'm just telling you, I would really like not to do this load. Look at the rate, I said, yes, but if everything involves is an area I don't like to run, there are people that won't run to California, or they won't run to Washington, or they won't run to Florida. People won't go to North Carolina. There are places that certain people just don't want to run. I was like, I just don't want to run that. He goes, well, I got this other load going from Jersey, but it's the outskirts of Jersey. It's a drop-in hook. Just drop in and pick it up, and it's going to Minnesota. He goes, but I mean, it delivers Thursday night. It's a 2.5-day run. It doesn't pay great. It doesn't pay terrible. And I was like, I'll take it. He's like, really? He goes, why would you take that? He goes, because for me and my financial needs and what I'm trying to accomplish in this grand scheme of things, I got enough. It's enough. And some people are, I'm a hustler and it's never enough and I want the big dollars, and that's cool. That's why I say don't be like me. But I do want to be honest with you and say, I just able to say, no, one-stop load, drop and hook, pick it up, unload me at 8 o'clock Thursday night. They got on-site parking. I'll be unloaded with dang near full clock because I've been only doing about 8 hours at a time because I couldn't get there till tomorrow for a full weekend run out of a really good reload area. So I just said, if it's okay with you, if everything's cool, he goes, that's fine, we'll do that. He goes, and I'll put on your geotab that you prefer not to run the Northeast. He goes, I'll try and not get you sent up here. Now, you got to go where the freight goes, this supply shortage and all the stuff that's out there. But it's like YouTube. I mean, I could make more YouTube videos. I could get up here and talk about nothing. I'm probably talking about nothing now. I really just wanted to talk about the truck and how I got to many in Minnesota instead of Massachusetts. But I could make more money on YouTube. I could do sponsorships. I could push a lot of things and not to hit anybody, not to slay anybody. But YouTube pays for my deer lease, and that's enough for me. I do this so I can make videos and talking to a camera about myself and my truck and have something to do. But I'm happy. This load doesn't pay the most, but I'm happy. This load is not it's not just some rock star load. I'm hauling eggs, but I'm happy. And if you can find your golf game and knock out that first 9 holes and do really good, you can enjoy the last 9. And I just want to be able to enjoy life. I've said that in these videos before. I'm not telling you to go turning down high-paying loads just to have fun. Not saying that. I mean, that's what I'm saying is get yourself in a position where you can afford to. But that's just my ramblings. I just wanted to say that I'm in Chicago.
The Bears. The Bears.
And I'm on my way to Minnesota. And then hopefully I'm on my way out of Minnesota. I don't know. I mean, Minnesota to Dallas. I think Minnesota to the West Coast. I think Minnesota. They got a lot of stuff in Minnesota. So I'm excited about that. I'm having, even as crappy as it was driving into Jersey, I smile on my face. They're like, who is this moron? It's like, it's RidingWithKev, baby. You know what? I will tell that story real quick. I met a driver that was from TMC days, and I got to meet him. He found me in the middle of the parking lot. You run into people in the darndest places. So if you watch the video, do not be afraid to say hi. I got nothing going on, as you can tell. So that's my ramblings for this video. Just want to give you an update and say Seminole Wind is running, Riding with Kev is running. God bless, and let's get rolling.